Alright, this should be working. Yeah, so welcome back. Been a while, been a very long time. But thought we're gonna return back just to trading in general. We have taken a little bit of a break throughout this time, obviously, as you can see. But I think we're gonna just continue. See what we can do, see where we can go. And yeah, so recently did a new friend account because I'm finally back and stuff, I guess. So uh, obviously the idea is to get footing again, take some payouts, and then scale the accounts. Obviously, now it takes some time for the most part. And what we're going to do real quick is we're going to do some pre-market analysis for the week, and that's it. That'll be the video. I don't need to overextend some of the things and be like what we're going to do this week, blah blah blah. But yeah, so I think I took a trade on Pepe, and ended up being a loss. It's supposed to be a sell from around here. Trying to look for sell around here and nothing. But yeah, it's alright. So pretty weak on the 1 hour EJ, of course, bullish as always. Yeah, again, this is my expectation. It's as simple as that. In terms of stage 1s and stage 2s, we have stage 1 here. We have this, essentially stage 2 here, which could have extended up to here. We'll just say there, to create this stage 1, which I think we're undergoing now. And as we come back up to here, we're in this little stage 2 area. Now, looking at market, we are, as you can see, I'm going to draw these out, but it doesn't need to be drawn out. It's just pointless most times. We got MB1, obviously, yet to make an MB2 off of this move, so the idea could be a continuation for these lows, and there is a lot of, in a few ways looking at it, SMDs that have been unmitigated, MBs that have been unmitigated. This MB just in general has been unmitigated, so there's a possibility that price will just come down a little bit, which is understandable. I mean, personally, I won't be taking sells on this. There's just no need. But we could get an expectation, or in the week we could get price to come down in a 5-minute, come lower. But I want to see buys from probably if it sets up an ICI around here. It could generally, like week starting, it could do something like this, and I'd take that. It doesn't even have to correct that much. It could correct like that, and I'm still taking that ICI Durham. Because now there's also multiple liquidity sitting around there. But it's not just about the liquidity, it's more about the understanding of price going under a stage and doing that. Yeah. 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back again. So just had to run a bunch of shit, do some stuff. All of that good stuff. It's not really good, but that's not the point. I am exhausted. I don't even tell my eyes. Barely slept last night. Slept on the floor one night. Yeah, as we would sort of that. Huge. Now, one thing we want to incorporate, and actually, if you use it here, is Ment Felix Sentiment. This basically. And you can basically, for anything you really want. Now, one thing you can do, I think, is create just a shortcut technically speaking, through this, like that, and then it will create basically this link which goes straight to here. Awesome. Which might make things a little bit easier, but the idea is to basically hop on, search something like this. So intraday is bearish, and this is day is bullish. So there's a non-alignment on that. Okay, so you could look at something else like GJ. For instance, GJ is more like that. If you look at your USD, this one, to be honest, I'm actually more bearish on this. But these are the type of things that you might want to look differently at. You got OddCAD, and before I even go on to OddCAD, for instance, for this week, right, I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to search the same thing, OddCAD. What's it got? It's got a buy, so there's alignment with this. Okay, so you go over to here, create a chart. Okay, and OddCAD, just like that. Cool. So we're looking at buys. Was it looking at this model, whatever? The higher time frame, a bit choppy. Not too sure what I'd even really do on this. It looks to be moving in longs, creating a longer term stage 1 accumulation into now stage 2. In theory, this should continue higher, and we should see a more higher push like this. So as we actually completed more longs, even around this area, I'm actually interested if price can almost climb itself back into this sort of rectangle I've just created, then it's something I'd look at buys for. Otherwise, I don't really want to look at price, if that makes sense. Now, this is one of the things I've actually created myself. This is something I've learned, I guess, myself. And I create these little boxes for where I want to look for buys / sells. If this was a thingy, opposite way around, it'd still be the same thing. Where I want to look for sells, if that makes sense. So yes, that would be like that. Now this one on the other hand, we had this alignment between daily whatever. Now we can go over to here, we can search USD/JPY. Alright, again it shows buy, so that sentiment is already telling us buys. So again, it's fine, it's valid. Now on the 1 hour, we do look to be moving, what is it long? Now if we go to the 1 day, as you can see, I mean, these were beautiful pushes through. Yeah, I mean, this can still continue higher if lower time frame wants it to, because that alignment on that higher time frame is still valid. So honestly, yeah, it makes sense. And as long as because we've already created a flush out on this on the higher time frame, which is the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is already flushed out. Makes sense? So now we're coming up and we're basically sitting around. 1 hour ICI would be through this high. This would be an entry you could take for the week. Coming up, a nice 1 to 5. Whether that runs or not, you know, it might do this. But everything being presented to me looks quite nice. Yeah, so something like that. Again, it's actually a valid trade. You can enter ICI through this high right here, just like that. Set that limit, just walk away and let it do its thing. Yeah, so EU we'll go to now. Matter of fact, I've got it on here. Oh, I don't really trade GU, but basically the same thing. This one just looks like shit, I can't lie. I think EU's pretty much the same though. No, it's pretty similar. Yeah, looks pretty similar. I think I was looking at sales on this. Something. I think I passed my challenge Thursday. I don't know how. I might have taken sales here, up to here, or something. I don't even know why. Doesn't really make sense. Might be later on in the day too far. I'll be taking some ICIs around here, which doesn't really make sense. This area is an entry for long, so it's okay. It actually does hold, as you can see. But I don't think I took that trade. I can't remember what trade it was. I can't lie. Could have been this one. Who knows? That was probably a break even or a +1, I think. Honestly, I can't even remember what it was. But overall, I think this doesn't look bullish. This does not. Like, yeah. I'd probably, like, this pair just looks like shit. Like, we go to the daily. But it's just in between consolidations right now. You know, we've had a leg up. And this is what we wanted to continue. Even since basically last year from around here, I think it was. As we came down. We didn't know when it was going to stop coming down / distributing. But then we started to create MB1s, MB2s, and then we got some entries here. Phenomenal, we got some more longs. It was great. But since then we've kind of just had distribution, redistribution, into another distribution, into a redistribution, into probably another distribution, if we're going to look at it like that. The idea is reaccumulation, meaning up, right, break, and then we're waiting for a break up to probably confirm. So on a daily, in terms of looking for buys again, you'd want price to probably come up either to break this high here, which would probably suggest at that point, or just some sort of volume. But even if it comes up to here, I don't think I'm looking at buys if it comes up to here. I'm still probably looking at sells, unless it comes and breaks through and starts to break this protected high. Otherwise there's nothing. Otherwise, to be fair, it's still just weak in its distribution, which should in theory, just as we marked out, just keep continuing. You know, it could continue back to these lows, or it could just continue all the way down. Yeah, just one of those things. When it plays out, it's just more if this happens, then follow. But at the moment, there's not much. So the only thing I'd really look at is sales on EU. Doesn't mean this week's going to be sales, but in general, I'd only look at taking sales. I wouldn't be buying. Anything that I take on this pair is not going to be a buy. It's going to be a sell, but obviously because I inverted it, I'm still looking at this. And obviously on the hourly, you know, we've created longs through here. Kind of drop in. I want to see price probably come back up to here. Yeah, something around here. Create an ICI around here. Continuation through, something like that. Whether the correction is this deep or whatever, something like that. So when it comes back, it's going to push through. That'd be my expectation. You see it all the time, like, you know, like here for instance. Your buy would be, as we said, like the exact same thing here. Correction, buy through this, technically sell. As you can see, sell like that. You could protect this low, or in theory, you wouldn't technically be entering this on this. But off of this volume you probably would have broken even. But if I'm being honest, I probably would have on the hourly gone back to here. Probably would have protected this candle here, the hourly candle. And then obviously that presents a break-even trade by the looks of things, which is actually an okay trade to take. Something like that, just wait, and then you get something. But otherwise, not really doing nothing to touch. And I think that's it for TA for the week. I don't really go through every single pair. Just no point. Every card. God's obviously bullish and eyes over him, but at the moment it looks like shit. You can see. Bitcoin looks bearish at the moment. I don't really trade this market, but bullish. Bullish. I don't know what this looks like at the moment. Other 1 hour. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good balance. I probably want to see on this pair some form of correction, then that. Otherwise, I'm ready to touch it. I can't know. Let's kind of set it up on the one hour though. Like, because currently, as we drop down, that showed more bearishness. So, even though it's bullish, it might just want to be taking its liquidity to run higher. We don't know just yet. So again, you could technically be patient. Maybe even what I would do is box this up for buyers like that until price comes in here, not for buyers. It's selective. It's being very selective the way I enter rather than whatever, because price could chop and then come here and then you might have an entry to catch. Yeah, to just take these highs. And I know you can get involved here, but the idea is quality trades there. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the little comeback video, I guess. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya. Peace.